It's been quite a while since the last one, so let's do the Great Gate Perfectly Insane Relic Challenge, which is basically just the clear gems from the OG Crash game anyway. We're doing them again. Now, I've already done Jungle Rollers and Insanity Beach, obviously. So I just want to explain two new little rules just to deal with a little bit of an issue. The first one is just a timing thing. Now, when you jump on the return home portal, just as soon as your feet touch the return home portal, we'll cut the time there instead of playing out the whole animation. So that was a suggestion by one person in the fan base, so we're going to go ahead and do that. See if it's any better. It probably will be. The second thing that we're going to do is I'm going to allow Aku Akus at the start of levels. The reason is because the way that the function works with helping the player have Aku Akus if they're struggling, it remembers that even after you finish levels for some reason. So I have the issue where some people just can't get rid of their Aku Aku masks. That's not ideal to get people on board with the challenge. So now you can start the game with an Aku Aku mask, or you can choose not to. I'm going to choose to just start this run with one. I did do a few runs earlier. I'm just going to start this run actually. 3, 2, 1, go. I did do a few runs earlier and I managed to get a time of 3 minutes 10 approximately. So I've got my own challenge to beat. I didn't record those though. I was just like messing around with the level to check that I can remember where things are. And then I went out to get the double Aku. And the reason being is that I started to experience the same problem that players were talking about, where the Akus were just not letting me go. So I'd have to, like, you know, lose it to an enemy and then go back and start the level again, which was just tedious. So remember, the Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, and Toonie Relic can all be achieved with dying, as long as you get all of the boxes and get to the end portal. That's fine. But remember, if you want the Perfectly Insane Relic, you need to get all of the boxes and not die as fast as possible, which was how it used to work in the OG Clear Gems, except without the doing it as fast as possible part. That's the bonus part of the challenge to make it a little bit unique. But that's only if you want to be the best. If you want to be the best, you're going to need to be as fast as possible. If you just want the Perfectly Insane Relic, you just need to beat the time that's provided and get all the boxes. It's more bragging rights if you can beat other players who took on the challenge. And I had a few questions on the Insanity Beach and Jungle Rollers challenge from players who were a bit skeptical, like, how, you know, what are these times that you come up with? Where do they come from? Well, obviously the first few times, the Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond times come from just self-made times based on, like, what I think would be an appropriate time. The Toonie time is obviously how fast I do it. Oop, I don't need to go over there, do I? And then the Perfectly Insane time is basically I watch a world record run of the level, and then I subtract time that I think would be appropriate to make it a viable challenge. And that depends on how long the level is. If the level's like a minute long, I might only subtract like 5 seconds. If the level's like 2 minutes long, you know, I might subtract 10 seconds to, again, make it competitive but doable. And I got good feedback from the Jungle Rollers time that I put forward. People said that that was actually a very, very good time to put forward for that particular run. So I'm happy with that, and hopefully I can do the same for the Great Gate. Although I don't think I'm going to get my sub 3 minutes target. I kind of need to be a bit further along the level at this point. Yeah, I'm not going to get sub 3 minutes. That's my personal target, you see, is to get sub 3 minutes. But I don't think I'm going to achieve that. I don't think I'm even going to beat my best time, actually. Oops. And believe it or not, that 3 minute 10 time I got was without... Oh, I am... Oh, no, I just about missed out. That 3 minute 10 time I got was without using the double Aku at the start. I actually started with no Akus when I got that 3:10 time. So I'm actually really proud of that now. But yeah, I've got to shave off 11 seconds. It is kind of annoying though, because you want to lose the Akus to save time, but then it means you have to recollect the Akus if you mess up. So let's reset that. 3, 2, 1, go. 11 seconds. We can totally save 11 seconds. It just requires me to be good at the game. The difference is, actually, like, you may be wondering, you know, where did I save that time from then without starting with those extra Akus? I was just, like, losing my Akus whenever I saw, like, a giant spiky dildo, so that I could just, like, phase through and then get to the next part of the level faster. So I was taking damage to save time, whereas because I don't want to lose my Akus and have to go to, like, Insanity Beach to collect them again, I've been trying to maintain them. But again, it's not necessary. If you're really good at the game, triple Aku is more for bragging rights than actually going to be to get the time. And by what I mean by that is, like, the time that I'm going to put forward is going to assume that you're doing it without triple Aku. So don't worry if you're lazy to go and get triple Aku, you won't need it. Right, 58. When I got that really good time of 3 minutes 10, I entered here at 1:01. So I am slightly ahead, that's a good sign. And it's because I messed up, like, the first jumping section. I completely messed up the timing and, like, dropped back down. So, yeah, I'm exiting here 3 seconds faster than before. Get that started. You can actually use a very good trick to get across that return home portal. But it's really, really tight. And if you mess it up, obviously you end the level, so it's not a trick that I'm willing to risk for the sake of this challenge. Like that there, where the spiky dildo went up, that would be where I would, like, take mask hit, because it's quite a significant time gain. But I just don't want to have to go back and get the extra masks again, because I think I'm going to need triple Aku to get my target. Just because I'm not a very good player. Remember, I'm just an average player. That's what the whole Relic Challenge series was about. You can say I'm above average if you want, because I've got the Platinums. It doesn't really matter to me. I consider myself average among Crash players. Is like, people that play Crash on a regular basis is what I mean. I'm definitely not spec or anything like that in terms of those kinds of guys. Alright, because I think I'm going to hit my target here, I think I'm going to take risks with my Aku. Because I think I'm going to actually make good time here. Oh, I didn't even need to lose the Aku. I think as long as I don't mess up now, this should be a sub 3 minute run, which was my target all along. 1, 2, 3, don't mess this up. Bang, bang, bang. I'm happy with that. I've got to time it to be exactly correct of when my feet touch, but let's say for now, 2:55.40. That is the Toonie SA time to beat on the Great Gate. I will, like, look at world record runs. I will look at other runs and see if my relic is going to be further. Is going to be higher up than the diamond relic or lower. In the last one, I opted to put the diamond relic higher because I thought that the diamond relic, I thought that my run, could definitely be improved upon a lot. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, if you want to take part in this challenge, it's really, really simple. All you don't even need a timer. That's just for me to see how well I did. You just need to submit a run of the Great Gate. You can die if you want, but if you want the perfectly ultimate relic, you need to not die. And then just send it over to me in any way you want, via Google Drive links or YouTube. And then I'll put the best times together into a video, as has been done in the past. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I just want to introduce you to my new mascot. So, hello. So yeah, good luck on the challenge, and see you on the next Platinum Relic challenge, which I'll be doing, which is Orange Asphalt. Bye.